Skeezy from the PJs, man. You feel me? The Imperial Court, man. They been thugging outside since I was 11 years old, man.
The 99's out or something? The 99's out or something?
I'm talking about Big Avenue Crip, Dark Star Wisconsin Avenue, Cheese Toast Killer. Spray paint your face.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into the dynamic world of some of the most notorious Crip gangs in South Los Angeles. From their historical roots to their unique identities, we're uncovering the stories of the Grape Street Watts Crips, PJ Watts Crips, 10-Line Gangster Crips, and more. Get ready for an exploration of street culture, alliances, and the intricate tapestry that makes up the Watts neighborhood.
The 99's out or something? The 99's out or something?
Today, we're diving into the intriguing world of the 99 Watts Mafia Crips, also known as the Niners. This active African-American street gang has deep roots on the east side in the Watts district of South Los Angeles, California. Buckle up for a journey into the 1980s, where it all began around 99th Street and Success Avenue, nestled between Compton Avenue and Central Avenue, weaving a narrative that adds to the rich tapestry of South LA's history. These Crips stand out not only with the traditional blue, but they also rock yellow or gold, adding a unique flair to their identity. They fall under the Mafia Crips umbrella, showcasing their connection to a broader network. They've built a robust alliance with fellow gangs like the Fudgetown Mafia Crips, Bluegate Mafia Crips, and Main Street Mafia Crips. It's a network that runs deep, fostering connections with the PJ Watts Crips and Nut Hood Watts Crips.
I'm up before the sunrise, first hit the block, little bad motherfucker with a...
Today, we're diving into the history of the Backstreet Crips, a prominent African-American street gang located in the heart of South Los Angeles, California. From their origins in the 1970s to their lasting impact on the Watts neighborhood, the Backstreet Crips have been a formidable force for over 3 decades, stretching from 108th Street to 111th Street. Between Avalon Boulevard and Central Avenue, the Backstreet Crips claim their territory with pride. Their main cliques, particularly the powerful 109th Street faction, play a significant role in their identity and activities. However, it's not all camaraderie in the streets. The Backstreet Crips have been entangled in a bitter feud for over 2 decades, notably with the Front Street Crips. This rivalry, marked by bloodshed and unfortunate casualties, transformed former allies into sworn enemies. The chances of reconciliation between these two gangs seem slim, as tensions continue to escalate. Ever wondered about the double C in back? The Crips adopted this distinctive spelling to avoid using C and K together, as they symbolized Crip Killer. Joining forces with allies like Kitchen Crips, 10-Line Gangster Crips, Rolling 30s Harlem Crips, 112 Neighborhood Crips, and various Compton Crips, the Backstreet Crips have established a network of connections.
Come on, cuz. I got you, cuz. Let's go, cuz. Y'all see what it is, cuz. Y'all see what it is, Y'all see what it is?
We dive into the history of the Front Street Watts Crips. These African-American street warriors have been making waves on the east side in the Watts section for over 3 decades, from Central Avenue to Avalon Boulevard, and stretching between 103rd Street to 108th Street. The Front Street Crips claim their turf, with distinct cliques like 103rd Street, 104th Street, 105th Street, and 108th Street. Their influence is deeply rooted in the neighborhood. Ever seen someone rocking a Florida Marlins baseball cap with the unmistakable logo letter F? That's the Front Street Crips' signature style, proudly displaying their affiliation. It's not just a cap. It's a symbol of their loyalty to Front. But it's not all camaraderie in the streets. The Front Street Crips have been locked in a bitter feud with the Back Street Crips for a whopping 25 years. This intense rivalry has seen its share of gang-related drive-by shootings, leaving innocent bystanders caught in the crossfire. What was once an alliance has turned into an unrelenting conflict with no signs of peace on the horizon. Amidst the chaos, the Front Street Crips maintain alliances with East Coast Crips, Grape Street Watts Crips, Fudgetown Mafia Crips, PJ Watts Crips, Avalon Gangster Crips, and all Compton Crips.
Probably the late 60s. But right here, this Fudgetown right here. Our colors is brown. You know, we wear brown and blue, and you know, this Fudgetown Mafia Crip.
Just stop and get out.
Oh yeah, they coming. They coming. They coming.
Just keep driving.
You might as well park, man. Park. Y'all ain't got nothing, do y'all?
No, ain't nobody got no.
Roll the window up.
No, roll the window got to be done. You got them tapes,
right?
We're diving deep into the streets of Watts, Los Angeles, to unravel the story of the Fudgetown Mafia Crips. These African-American street gangsters have been holding it down in the Watts district for over 30 years. Stay tuned as we explore their origin, alliances, and unique style that sets them apart. From Wilmington Avenue to Wygund Avenue, and stretching between 102nd Street to 108th Street, the Fudgetown Mafia Crips claim their turf. Key cliques like T-Funk Riders, 105th Street, and 107th Street are at the forefront of their neighborhood influence. The Fudgetown Mafia Crips proudly fall under the Mafia Crips umbrella, showcasing a network that extends beyond their immediate neighborhood. It's more than just a local affiliation. It's a connection to a broader alliance. Picture this: members rocking brown articles of clothing representing fudge and combining it with blue to signify Crip. This distinctive style reflects their identity and presence in the streets. Bronco, the rapper from Bloods and Crips and nationwide Rip Riders, is affiliated with the Fudgetown Mafia Crips. The Fudgetown Mafia Crips maintain strong ties with various Mafia Crips such as 99 Mafia Crips, Main Street Mafia Crips, Blue Gate Mafia Crips, and Beachtown Mafia Crips. Additionally, they're cool with PJ Watts Crips, Watts Franklin Square Crips, and the Front Street Crips.
They came back around like a nigga.
Hashtag BU4L, nose down. That's just why I got on their heels, these niggas like me.
I go off my team. Boy, you thought I ride designers.
The Hat Gang Watts Crips, also known as Hat Gang Watts, is an African-American gang in the Watts area of South Los Angeles, California. Their territory stretches from 92nd to 98th Street, between Central Ave and Palmilly Avenue. This gang, existing for over 30 years, is among Watts' most violent groups. Hat Gang Watts includes key groups like the 92nd Street and 96th Street cliques. Members often wear black, earning them nicknames like Black Rag Gang or Black Rag Crips. Despite their small area, they're infamous for violence, including shootings, home invasions, robberies, and murders. They're known in South Los Angeles, Watts, and Compton without being covered by national media. Hat Gang Watts allies with East Coast Crips, notably the 97 East Coast Crips, Front Street Crips, and Playboy Gangster Crips. They were once friends with the 99 Mafia Crips and Compton Ave Crips in the 1980s, even helping start Hat Gang Watts. But in the 1990s, conflicts with these groups escalated from fights to shootings. We're about to dive into the heart of Watts to uncover the story of the Blue Gate Mafia Crips. This predominantly African-American street gang made its mark on the east side in the Watts district. And today, we're unpacking their origin, territory, and powerful alliances. The birth of the Blue Gate Mafia Crips around the Washington Courts, a low-income apartment complex. Their stomping ground spans from 103rd Street to Century Boulevard, nestled between Grandee Avenue and Wilmington Avenue. The roots of this gang run deep in the concrete jungle. The Blue Gate Mafia Crips take their name from a distinctive blue security gate that surrounds the main entrance of the Washington Courts apartment complex. It's more than a name. It's a symbol of their identity. These Crips proudly fall under the Mafia Crips umbrella, showcasing a network that extends beyond their immediate neighborhood. The Blue Gate Mafia Crips have formed a tight family alliance with the Beachtown Mafia Crips and the Fudgetown Mafia Crips, as well as the 99 Watts Mafia Crips. The Blue Gate Mafia Crips have allies that include all Mafia Crips such as Main Street Mafia Crips, Mac Mafia Crips, Boulevard Mafia Crips, and the Angelo Mafia Crips. It's a web of connections that reflects the intricate tapestry of street affiliation.
Oh, here we go.
Starting, I'm talking about Big Avenue Crib, Dark Side Wisconsin Avenue, Cheese Toast Killer. I'm talking about out here, me and my goons. Snack Gang Killer. I'm talking about anybody can get it.
I made them folks clear out, then walked away, gun in hand while the smoke seeped out. Been ad for a good minute. We don't bleed the same. I pulls up in a big truck, the streets breathe my name. I got them youngers that go 9 choppers in front. They come.
Oh, Toast K all day, you know what it is. ABE, man, and young Chucks, man, check the pants out. See what they
Today, we're diving into the intricate streets to explore the legacy of the Compton Avenue Crips. This African-American street gang has etched its story in the Watts district, and we're uncovering their origins, alliances, and the unique challenges they face. The birth of the Compton Avenue Crips around Compton Avenue and Grandee Boulevard. Their stronghold spans between 92nd Street and 97th Street, creating a presence that has shaped the east side of Watts. Within the Compton Avenue Crips, key cliques like the Dark Side Watts, 95th Street, and 97th Street are at the forefront of their neighborhood influence. It's not just about claiming a street. It's about the tight-knit cliques that form the backbone of their identity. The Compton Avenue Crips have a close alliance with the Kitchen Crips, especially with the 95 Kitchen Crips. On the flip side, they share common enemies, with the Hat Gang Watts Crips and the East Coast Crips considered their main Crip adversaries. Interestingly, there's a twist to their story involving former allies turned foes. Despite the moniker, they aren't located in the city of Compton. Instead, they're named after the popular street, Compton Avenue, which weaves through multiple cities, including Compton, Watts, and Los Angeles.
We feel me? We couldn't stay outside or nothing like that. Just getting, they coming out of them alleys, man. Our enemies just like a couple of blocks away. You feel me? We got it hard. It's a jungle over here, man.
Trooped up and all the shit. To the off, Playboy, the off. You see, I had to do it up out here, Psycho 5 and all the shit. You feel me? Yeah. Double R Rambo, East Side, yeah, Wilmington, whole lot of GMG shit.
Today, we're shining a spotlight on the 10-line Gangster Crips, also known as the 110th Street Gangster Crips. This small but impactful African-American street gang has left its mark on the east side in the Watts neighborhood of Los Angeles, California. You'll find the 10-line Gangster Crips representing 110th Street and associated blocks. Their presence spans between Wilmington Ave and Mona Boulevard, creating a localized but significant impact in the heart of Los Angeles. Within the 10-line Gangster Crips, key cliques like the Dead End, Trackside, and the Lou Dillon Boys form the backbone of their organization. It's not just about claiming a street. It's about the distinct groups that contribute to their identity. The 10-line Gangster Crips have forged alliances with powerful allies, including the Fudgetown Mafia Crips, Backstreet Watts Crips, Hard Time Hustler Crips, and Broadway gangster Crips. It's a network that amplifies their influence beyond their immediate.
Barnacles. Buddha! Buddha! We man, Buddha! Hey! But look! People give me this Buddha buff bottle and condom!
Easy from the PJs, man. You feel me? The Imperial Court, man. We been thugging outside since 11 years old, man. Really thugging, though. You feel me?
Today, we're diving into the heart of Watts to uncover the story of the PJ Watts Crips. This African-American street gang, nestled in the Imperial Courts housing projects on the east side of Watts, has a rich history and unique significance. Stick around as we explore their turf, alliances, and the complex journey of a gang lord turned peacemaker. The Imperial Courts housing projects, stretching from 112th Street to Imperial Highway, between Grape Street and Mona Boulevard. This is the turf of the PJ Watts Crips, considered the second largest Crip gang in Watts. They've been a cornerstone of the neighborhood for years. PJ Watts Crips are not just a gang, they're a part of history. In the early 90s, a high-ranking member named Tony Bogard played a pivotal role in the 1992 Watts gang truce between Bloods and Crips. Bogard, a gang lord turned peacemaker, gained recognition on national platforms, including an appearance on the Oprah show. The PJ Watts, along with Grape Street Crips, Bounty Hunter Bloods, and Hacienda Village Bloods, participated in the 1992 Watts truce. Led by Tony Bogard, the truce meeting used a ceasefire treaty inspired by the Israel-Egypt truce of 1949. However, opinions on Bogard varied, with some viewing him as a peacemaker and others as a fraud using the truce as a cover for criminal schemes. In 1994, a deadly confrontation between Tony Bogard and Rodney Compton, a reputable member of the PJ Watts, led to a shootout. Bogard was fatally struck by 6 bullets, and Gangster Drester, brother of BG Knockout, was also shot but survived. The incident had a profound impact on the community, with Bogard's funeral attended by over 300 people, including ex-gang leaders and rapper Ice-T. Imperial Courts served as the backdrop for parts of the movie Training Day, 2001, showcasing the real-life streets of the PJ Watts. The gang was also featured on the A&E television show, The Peacemaker, LA Gang Wars, in an attempt to settle differences with the Fudgetown Mafia Crips. In the intricate world of alliances, the PJ Watts Crips have connections with 7th Street Watts, Front Street Crips, Fudgetown Mafia Crips, and the Bounty Hunter Bloods. It's a complex web of affiliations that defines their role in the South LA landscape.
Hey, big 900K, I'm swinging on your auntie, your grandma, your little sister, your baby.
Already low. You know the deal, man.
When they hear that call, when they hear that call,
man.
Damn projects, Peter Road Mafia. On y'all. Majority of all of us from the South. Everybody that come to watch.
The Grape Street Watts Crips are primarily an active African-American street gang located in the Jordan Down housing projects on the east side in the Watts district of South Los Angeles, California. The Jordan Downs housing projects spread from Grape Street to 97th Street, between Alameda Street and 103rd Street. The Grape Street Crips sport purple to show their affiliation to Grape Street. They have several cliques such as Baby Locks, 103rd Street, Dust Town, Bandera Block 97, and many more. The Grape Street are the second largest gang in Watts, behind the Bounty Hunter Bloods in the Nickerson Gardens housing projects, followed by the PJ Watts Crips located in TH Imperial Courts housing projects. They originated from the Watts Vario Grape, and Hispanic street gang, which was a combination of Mexicans as well as blacks. However, by the 1970s, the Latinos members at some point aligned themselves with the Mexican mafia Serrano brand. This situation led to them altering their name to Southside Barrio Grape and attaching the number 13. Southside Watts Barrio Grape 13. Therefore, the black affiliates of Watts Barrio Grape Street formed the Watts Baby Locks, Grape Street Crips, and claimed the Jordan Downs housing projects as their headquarters. Nevertheless, both gangs has preserved a family alliance with each other throughout generations. Although the two gangs parted ways, they maintain a close relationship and share common enemies such as the East Coast Crips and the Florencia 13 gang. They are the largest Crip gang in the city Watts. The Grape Street Crips have been featured in several documentaries such as Crips and Bloods, Made in America, and Dead Homies, as well as Gangland. Their rivalry with the East Coast Crips were discussed on the National Geographic specials about Los Angeles gang wars. Spider Loke, rapper, shot pots of his music, Beautiful World, in the Jordan Downs housing projects. Parts of the motion picture Menace to Society was filmed in the projects as well. Allies include Southside Watts Barrio Grape, Grape Street Crips, New Jersey, 8 Trey Gangster Crips, Rolling 30s Harlem Crips, and all Compton Crips. We've journeyed through the streets of Watts, unraveling the tales of Crip gangs that have left an indelible mark on the city's history. From the Grape Street Watts Crips, the largest Crip gang in Watts, to the PJ Watts Crips with a complex history of truce and tragedy, and the 10 Line Gangster Crips holding it down on 110th Street. The streets of Watts are filled with stories of alliances, rivalries, and a unique culture that goes beyond the surface. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the diverse world of street culture. Until next time, stay informed, stay curious, and stay safe.